Welcome to Rethink Your Perspectives blog, your trusted space for unlocking potential, empowering mindsets, building productive habits, and boosting motivation. This post is going to look at how productivity is measured in the simplest way possible. Don't forget to join our mailing list for weekly updates and powerful tools to support your growth on our website. We hope that you get some benefit from these blog posts, and we would love to hear your thoughts. Don't hesitate to like, share, and comment at the links at the bottom of the post. So how is productivity measured? A simple guide for everyday life. Everyone talks about being more productive, but here's the real question. How is productivity measured? After all, if you can't measure it, how do you know if you're improving? Measuring productivity doesn't have to be complicated or reserved for corporate reports. With the right approach, you can track it daily in your daily life, whether at home, at work, or in your personal projects. In this guide, we'll explore why measuring productivity matters, the different ways it's done, the common mistakes to avoid, and a simple framework you can apply today. So why measuring productivity matters in work and personal life? At its core, productivity is about achieving valuable outcomes, but unless you measure your progress, you can't be sure whether you're actually moving forward. In the workplace, measuring productivity at work can reveal how effective a team is, whether processes are streamlined, and where improvements are needed. It helps managers make informed decisions and ensures that time, money, and energy are being used wisely. On a personal level, productivity measurement keeps you accountable. Want to finish writing a book, get fitter, or save money? Tracking your productivity lets you see whether your daily actions are adding up to the results you want. Without measurement, it's easy to mistake busyness for progress. Think of it like a fitness journey. You wouldn't know if your workouts are paying off without tracking your weight, strength, or endurance. The same principle applies to productivity. Different ways productivity is measured. There are several ways to measure productivity, and the best method often depends on your goals. But here are 3 common approaches. Number 1. Output per hour. This is one of the most widely used productivity metrics in business. It measures how much work or value is produced within a given time frame. For example, a writer who produces 1,000 words in 2 hours is more productive, in output terms, than one who writes 500 words in the same time. Or a factory worker who assembles 10 products an hour is twice as productive as one who assembles 5. This type of productivity measurement is helpful when tasks are repetitive or results are easily quantifiable. Number 2. Goals achieved. Sometimes productivity isn't about volume, but about progress towards meaningful goals. For instance, did you complete the 3 tasks you set for today? Has your team delivered the milestone for this project? Have you made measurable progress towards your quarterly targets? This method works well in knowledge-based or creative industries, where outcomes matter more than sheer speed. And number 3, quality versus quantity. Here's where it gets interesting. True productivity isn't just about doing more, as we said in the blog last week. It's about doing it well. For example, a customer service agent who answers 100 calls but leaves clients unhappy isn't truly productive. Another who answers 30 calls but resolves every issue effectively adds more value. Balancing quality with quantity is essential. Otherwise, productivity metrics can mislead you into thinking you're succeeding when you're not. Common mistakes people make when measuring productivity. While it's important to track results, there are pitfalls to avoid when considering how productivity is measured. First, focusing only on time. Just because someone works longer hours doesn't mean they're more productive. Burnout can reduce efficiency and quality. 2. Confusing activity with results. Checking off 20 small, low-impact tasks may look impressive, but if they don't contribute to your main goal, they're not true productivity. 3. Ignoring quality. Measuring only how much work is done without assessing the quality leads to false productivity. Low-quality work often creates more problems later. And 4. Not aligning with goals. Productivity should always be tied to what really matters, whether that's company growth, personal well-being, or long-term success. Without alignment, measurement is meaningless. A simple framework to track your own productivity. So how can you measure productivity in everyday life without drowning in data? Here's a straightforward framework you can apply right now. Step 1. Define what matters. Decide what productivity means to you. Is it completing a project, hitting sales targets, spending more time with family, or improving your health? Clarity is the foundation. Step 2. Choose your metrics. Pick 1 to 3 key ways to track progress. For example, words written per day if you're writing a book, number of client proposals sent each week if you're in sales, hours of quality focus time per day if distractions are an issue. Keep it simple. Too many metrics make it hard to stay consistent. Step 3. Track regularly. Use a journal, spreadsheet, or productivity app to log your metrics daily or weekly. Consistency matters more than perfection. Step 4. Review and reflect. At the end of each week, review your results. Ask, did I move closer to my goals? What worked well? What distracted me? Reflection helps you refine your approach and adjust as needed. And step 5. Balance output and quality. Always check whether your results meet your standards. For instance, don't just measure how many hours you worked. Consider whether those hours produce something valuable. By following this framework, measuring productivity at work or at home becomes practical and meaningful, not overwhelming. Bringing it all together. So how is productivity measured? The answer depends on your goals, but the key lies in tracking meaningful progress, not just activity. Whether you use output per hour, goals achieved, or quality versus quantity, the aim is the same: to understand whether your time and energy are creating real value. Avoid the trap of chasing false productivity. Instead, focus on measuring what matters in a way that aligns with your bigger picture. And remember, productivity isn't about doing more, it's about making sure what you do counts. So what do you think? For those who want to dig deeper into the numbers, we've broken down how productivity is calculated step by step in the next article, going live on the 30th of September 2025. How is productivity calculated? But if you're curious to know more about how you can measure your own productivity, let's talk. You can message me here, connect on social media, or book a free discovery call. To your continued success, Jay. Rethink your perspective.